Good evening and welcome to Capital TV News. I'm Yana Mushiri, and these are the stories making headlines. President Uhuru Kenyatta has made 302 appointments in 79 parastatals in line with the Mwangazo guidelines released last month. The appointees' names, designations and lengths of service are contained in a special Gazette notice published on Monday. According to State House spokesman Munir Esipisu, 31% of those appointed are women, youth and persons with disabilities. He says the appointments are also reflective of the 47 counties and that those appointed will be required to publicly commit to the fight against graft. And as Esipisu said more women would be appointed to parastatals, First Lady Margaret Kenyatta has called for increased involvement of women at all levels of decision-making. She underlined the need to tackle gender inequality in all its manifestations and identified peace negotiations as one area where women should be more involved. The First Lady described women as crucial contributors to all spheres of the society, but regretted that women are not always treated fairly by both family and society.
As women, we're not always treated fairly, not by family nor community. More often than not, women are not included in peace talks. Our interests are neither well received nor are they acted upon. We must tackle this gender inequality. We must increase the participation and influence of women in decision-making at all levels of life.
A Senate staffer has been arrested by police after they received intelligence that he could be planning to plant a bomb within Parliament grounds. The staffer, who has been tied to the Al-Shabaab intelligence arm of Amanite, is said to be the vice chairperson of the management committee of the Pumwani Riyadh Mosque, which has previously been linked to terror activities in the country. Other places that have been identified as high risk are the Mudhurwa Market, Nairobi Pentecostal Church, Holy Family Basilica, St. Andrew's PCA and University of Nairobi. Thailand officials have seized 500 elephant tusks imported into the country in a container meant to be transporting tea. It is the second largest amount of ivory impounded by Thailand, just days after it seized 4 tons of elephant ivory from the Democratic Republic of Congo. The seizure comes just weeks after President Uhuru Kenyatta set ablaze 15 tons of the country's ivory stockpiles. A Nairobi court has declined to cancel bail given to Gatundu South MP Moses Kuria in a hate speech case he is facing. The court refused to grant a request by the Director of Public Prosecutions to revoke the bail on grounds that Kuria had breached an out-of-court settlement with the National Cohesion and Interrogation Commission. The court says there is no compelling reason to cancel the bond since Kuria has always presented himself before court and is innocent until proven guilty. Kuria was accused of spewing fresh hate messages on his Facebook page barely a week after committing not to do so. He faces 3 charges of incitement to violence, hate speech, and fanning ethnic hatred, which he denies.
EGG Pay is a new service from Nairobi City County aimed at making life easier for residents. You can now pay your parking fees with EGG Pay conveniently with no hassle. No more hide and seek with parking attendants. No more tickets, no more bribes. To pay your parking fee with EGG Pay, first create your e-wallet if you haven't. Dial *217#. Enter your details as prompted and create your e-payment PIN. Top up your e-wallet via M-Pesa or Airtel Money using business number 147147 and your phone number as the account number. Finally, you can pay for your parking by dialing *217#. Select 2 for parking. Select either 1 for daily. Enter vehicle registration number. Select your closest area number. Select vehicle category. Confirm payment transaction. Confirm your EGG Pay PIN. Then await a text message for confirmation. The process will take you just 5 minutes but will go a long way in making your life easier. For more information, go to epayments.nairobi.go.ke or call 0788 200 000. EGG Pay means your right to expect service. EGG Pay. Malipo kwa urahisi.
If you're a fan of succession battles, sword fights and medieval time adventures, then you're no doubt familiar with Game of Thrones. According to Huffington Post, the mode of instruction for the course includes watching the show as well as reading from the book, which it is titled. The show, which is popular across the globe, began airing its 5th season this month.
I'm not going to stop the wheel.
In business, Safaricom Foundation has announced a partnership with Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center to conduct free medical camps across the country. The 31 million shilling funding will see more than 30,000 Kenyans benefit from a new series of medical camps to run until April 2016 across the country. Since 2005, Safaricom Foundation has funded 69 free medical camps, reaching close to 180,000 people across the country.
This phase will have 10 camps, medical camps and 2 youth camps. The reason why we do these medical camps and the reason why Safaricom Foundation continues to sponsor them is the need for health services in the rural areas, the accessibility to health services, the drugs that are given here. And we look at all the conditions. And although I work with the Diabetes Center, when we come here, we treat all conditions.
Now for the financial report.
They call me Hell, they call me Stacy, they call me Her, they call me Jane. That's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name, that's not my name. They call me Christ, my soul is rain, Mary Jo Lisa, I don't want to out my name. They call me Hell.
Look for the Coca-Cola bottle with your name on it at your nearest outlet and share happiness with your friends.
Jose Mourinho has hit back at Arsenal fans for jeering his Chelsea side for being boring during their 0-0 draw at the Emirates on Sunday. During the match, the crowd at the Emirates Stadium hoped to get under Jose's skin by letting him know that they weren't entertained. But Jose hit back after the match saying, and I quote, "You know, I think boring is 10 years without a title. That's very boring." He told Sky Sports, pointing to Arsenal's wait for the Premier League trophy. For more on these and other stories, log on to our website www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. I've been your host, Yana Msheri.